Hello there. And welcome to the Cosmic Kimono podcast.
Podcast.
The Cockcast. Well, we spent our week watching two very prominent Lincoln films that both came out in 2012.
Yes. Did they?
Let's just say fuck yeah to America.
God, I wondered what was going on there.
I was trying to think what I could play at the beginning, and that's the only thing I thought.
That's the best thing.
I typed in Abraham Lincoln funny on YouTube, and it came up with Abraham Lincoln assassinated.
Jesus.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. Some white
I
nationals
guess it's funny today.
thinking that's funny. Yeah. It's funny today, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I thought when you said that, I was like, yeah, actually, there's been quite a few things. We've watched American-themed Sinners. We finally watched that together.
We've sinned.
We have
Yeah.
sinned. Do you stand by what you said last week? It was good, yeah?
Yeah, I really liked Sinners. It's very, very stylistically cool film.
Yeah.
Didn't expect. Well, I did know that there were the twist, but didn't expect it to go in the ways it went, and just basically everyone dying.
Yeah, except from, what was it, one person? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But, no, I think, like I said when we were watching it, there's that one scene in the middle-ish where it goes through like all the history as he's playing guitar. That was worth the price of the ticket when I went to see it in IMAX when it came out. That was definitely
that was very.
And I love
very
how
cool.
like the screen like slowly opened with the IMAX on normally when it was doing it. It was like really cool. It was like, oh, we're going into something now. So I did like that, and I do love the Irish bit, the Rocky Road to Dublin. It's been stuck in Sofa Mind's head since we've seen it. It's going to be on the Spotify top 5, I bet.
Relighted your fire.
It did, yeah.
When did it come out?
February, I think it was, first came out.
Wow.
Yeah. Good time.
I really enjoyed it. I thought just good story, good fun one-off movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be another one? Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, maybe. I do. I think with a lot of films, like I thought it was longer than it was, but I do think with a lot of films, like that one was clearly showing like character development before there was even like any cool shit happening with vampires and that, which is I think what separates it. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, we're here for this gore fest horror film. It was like the first hour is spending time with these characters and getting to know them. So by the time they all start dying, you're like, oh no, actually I did care. Instead of it just...
Yeah, and I was enjoying the film before before vampires showed up.
Yeah, which helps.
It's a sign of a good horror. Yeah, I guess horror movie.
And we finally watched a good horror film then.
Shit.
Yay! But what was we both love soundtracks. Did you like the soundtrack?
Yeah. I liked all the songs.
Fucking love the soundtrack. So good.
I need to go back and listen to it a bit more.
Yeah.
But I did listen to. I can't remember when I left yours. I did listen to one of the songs. I think it was the guitar song where it's going to be history.
It's good.
That was very good.
It is.
But yeah, the other music around it's squanchy.
Yeah, just watching it again because normally I get a bit like, oh, is it going to be like as good like the second viewing or at home? But I enjoyed it just as much, and I liked picking up on little things this time around because obviously when you see a film first, you don't know anything going into it.
Yeah,
it was like the Rocky Road to Dublin kept on playing, which I obviously wasn't aware of before seeing the film, but it was like the vampires theme, which it was quite cool.
Oh, what, like instrumental?
Yeah,
version?
there was like an instrumental version. Like, so when you watch it again, you'll notice it. But every time he pops up, it's like a violin sort of playing it, and I was like, oh, that's quite cool. And then it obviously leads up to that, number, and then they attack, which is really cool. I love the build up of that film, to be honest. Like everything that happens, and the character development. Like you don't just even care for the humans. You're kind of wondering what this vampire's deal is and his history, which is quite cool.
Yeah, I was very intrigued. Like, if anything, I'd like to know more about that side of things. It's a bit of a different take on vampires, I guess.
Yeah.
But, just the story of them and how, because it's a bit different in the fact that they all kind of seem to absorb each other's knowledge, which is quite cool.
Yeah, I liked that too. I thought that was quite a good take because it felt like he was doing it to get more knowledge, wasn't he? Like it seemed like he wanted the guy because he clearly he saw all the history through him. I think that's how I took it anyway. Like he saw him and he was like, oh, I get to see my ancestors now. And I thought that was quite cool. It was like, oh shit, he can open up stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, the one thing I didn't understand was why the two who did survive at the end, and why they weren't being hurt when he was hurt. Because when the main one's hit with the guitar, don't they all like scream in pain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's just because they're all connected, though, isn't it? And he's like the main one,
right?
I think, yeah, because he's like the main.
But did they only die because of the sun?
Yeah.
And the other two weren't.
No, yeah. So the girl ran off, and then he was dealing with his brother inside, and he said, "Just stay away from him."
Right.
And then because he got hit in the head, and then they were all distracted. That's how. What was his name? Smoke was the one with the. Yeah, he. That's how he ran out and got past them to stake him. Because they were all distracted. Right. Well, not distracted. They were in fucking pain with the guitar in the side of the head. So yeah. But
so is his brother just in the barn whilst he's having a showdown with?
Yeah.
The Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, I would assume so, right? Unless he got up and fucked off with the girl.
Yeah.
But I mean, they didn't really show that. They just said, he said stay away from him, and then But he could have just been waiting in the barn until the next sun.
Yeah. I didn't realise Michael B. Jordan had a brother, though. That was very interesting.
Michael A. Jordan.
Michael A. Jordan.
Or C. Jordan.
Which one's the better actor?
It's hard to tell. Can't even tell which one was playing who.
Yeah, the cast list just says there's one, but I don't believe it.
No, it's too well disguised if that's the case.
Yes.
It did look good though. You didn't notice, did you? Really?
No, yeah. I was going to say I think it's it's clever how they do it. It's a bit like, was it Legend with?
What's Legend?
The one with Tom Hardy and
yes, it was Legend. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Like, just like that was kind of seamless as well. I thought, and you didn't really recognize it, but it's crazy how you can tell the difference between the two characters, not just with the clothing, but with how they speak and how they look. Which
good sign of acting.
Impressive.
Because it wasn't just the clothing, was it? It was how they literally acted was completely different to one another, and it wasn't like comical in the way of like, oh, this one's the bad crazy one and this one's the calm collected good one. They were just pretty level, but it was subtle enough that you were like, oh yeah, I can tell which brother's what.
Yeah, subtle differences in voice and stuff, which is very impressive.
Yeah,
overall 9 out of 10.
Yes, I do give it a 10 because I don't really. There's nothing wrong with that film for me. Like I can't even think of it. That is like one of my favorite films. I can't even think of one before that other than June Part 2.
June Part 2. Yes,
because I love that as well. But I can't think of something like before that. Like that's sort of stuck with me. That's definitely going to stick. And I'll probably make it because I like to like rewatch some films on Halloween. Like I have a tradition. Like I watch Lost Boys every year. I'll probably put that on the list to have a watch every October time. But very good film. Glad you enjoyed it. Richard also enjoyed it. So that's also good when you put on a film and you're really hyped about something, and everyone turns around, they're just like, it's a bit shit though, isn't it? Glad that didn't happen.
Yeah. I was trying to think what the last one like that might be. I mean, I wouldn't say it's shit, but I don't really like Avatar.
Whoa.
Well, I don't.
No, that's fine.
I like Avatar. I'm just bored by Avatar.
God, it's not even begun.
And the first Dune. The second Dune I did really.
Wait, you didn't like the first one?
Yeah. No, again, I do like it, but it's just not something. It's not something I go back and rewatch. Like I'm like,
I've watched it every year.
I'm glad I got. I know. Like I'm glad I watched it. It's got some. It's very cinematic and very visually pleasing. The thought of going back to I haven't watched the first Avatar since it came out. I don't think.
Yeah, I think
That's kind of
I do agree. Like, I think the second Dune is more entertaining as a movie, but like I watched it back to back this year, and that was something else. Like watching them like together, it was like a 5-6 hour length film, and I was just like, this is amazing. I did have like that one quick break in the middle, but no, it was great. And yeah, definitely I like them just equally. I think it's the same as Avatar though. I really enjoy the first and second film, as you know, but I'm a big fan of Avatar. But the new one's coming out this December, which also looks great. What oh, that was a trailer, and it was Fantastic Four. I didn't think I was getting it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then it came up and I was like, oh my god. I was very excited for that. But
what's the runtime of this one?
Probably 5 hours, maybe. I don't know.
Saying 192 minutes.
You what?
3 hours.
What, the new one?
Yeah, 3 hours and 12 minutes.
That's about the extended cut.
What? I think that's the thing as well. I think I could. Yeah, maybe when the third Dune comes out, I think once they're all out, like on the old DVD, it'll be. Yeah. I quite like to watch them all in one day.
Oh god,
but not in a cinema setting.
No, I agree though. I think like just because I love them, I do think like they're quite time consuming. They're all everything we've just said is a long film. They're all almost 3 hours, if not 3 hours. Yeah. So no, I understand like not needing to return, but you did enjoy them. Like you can rate that. Like I think there's plenty of films that I've rated 5, and I would just be like, that was great. I don't need to see you again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a ton like that.
I mean, I love Dances with Wolves, and I think I've seen it like twice now. But the last time I watched it was the extended one, which is 4 hours, I think. And I was like, I don't need to watch you for a long time. So yeah, I get it. Like, and that film I think about often. And yeah, that's another film. I love the soundtrack and that. So yeah, that's a great film. But yeah,
do you think about Napoleon?
Oh god,
do you remember half of Napoleon?
I don't remember a thing in Napoleon other than not remembering anything.
Imagine if we actually did what we planned to do and went to see that in Florida.
I would have.
How much of a waste of time?
I would have hated it even more. I actually, do you know what? I would have got to about an hour and gone, Cameron, should we leave?
God, it's only 2 hours and 40 minutes. Fuck. And that's the director's cut.
Oh my god, what? That means we saw a short.
How long? Yeah, I have been quite interested in going back and watching it because I'm like, maybe I just wasn't in the right because we were tired. So it was the day we got back, right? The day after?
Yeah, it was like the day after, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, I think it was the day.
Well, the day we got back. It could have been, but I feel like it was the day after because I came home and slept for 24 hours straight.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't. But no, I remember. I think Planet of the Apes was around that time too. Or no, there were no. I don't remember now. There was a film that I went to see with George as well, and I fell asleep during. Like quite, yeah. So, but I was going to say it was fucking Bob Marley, but it wasn't, and it can't have been Planet of the Apes because I think that came out in May. I don't know, but Bob Marley, I definitely fell asleep in a bit there. But no, there was a film. I feel like I went with George, and I was like, I'm fucking tired. But yeah, no, I can't remember what it was. George, if you're listening, please tell me what it was.
Oh no, it's okay. So I was wrong. The theatrical is 2 hours, 48 minutes. The director's cut is 3.5 hours.
God, that makes it worse. Fucking hell. God, no, I'm not doing it. There was nothing there in the base film that made me want to see more, so I'm not going to do it.
Is it Ridley Scott?
It is. He loves doing that. Did he also do
He
that
didn't do it.
Kingdom of Heaven film? Was that him?
Yeah, I was just looking at that up to see how long
And
that
he
was,
done
because
the extended cut, which people fucking love. I haven't seen either one, but that has been on my list.
He loves an extended
He
cut,
does,
but not of Gladiator.
What about
Weird.
Gladiator 2?
No,
What
I
about
don't
Prometheus?
think so.
No, I think there was a little bit on Prometheus.
There is, yeah.
What about?
And then Alien Covenant, I think there was lots of like side content.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like a build up to the film,
like mini movie. Yeah. Anyway, what else have you been shagging?
God,
this week.
Your mum.
Who else have you been shagging?
No, I was going to say games. I still haven't returned to Metal Gear Delta.
I saw you on Metal Gear 1, though.
And I fucking love it. It's so good. I've been busy the past few days, but on the weekend I did play it for 5 hours straight. So I'm almost at the end.
Very nice.
I've just done the Hind D. And oh god, it's so good. I mean, I literally Snake just came out with, right? And obviously this is the one I remember the least. Like, I know the whole game, but I remember the least of like actual dialogue in the game. Like, I remember the start and all that, but like Snake Eater's just I remember the whole thing. But with the first one, like, I took on the Hind D, and when it goes down and it like blows up and it's on fire, Snake just goes, well, that's the cremation sorted or something. And I was like, God, it's like, my man, to come out with that, I was like, Jesus Christ, that's so good. And he keeps coming out with cheeky shit the whole game, like he's flirting with any woman in it, and just anything he says. He's good. Like, where like I forgot.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
I just forgot like how different Solid Snake is to like Big Boss.
Yeah, I was about to say, Big Boss is just gooning over his pistol most of the game. When Ava's there,
non-slip grooves,
just getting naked in front of him.
Yes, well, yeah, like he said that in this one. He was like, I can't remember what Meryl said, but she was like, "Oh, so there's something you like about me?" Yeah, and then he goes, "Yeah, you got a nice butt." And I was like, "What the fuck?" But and then she's like,
"Is it the second game where you can catch him masturbating in the locker?"
Yeah, I think you like the door closes and like you can hear it or something, or you can kiss the locker.
I thought you went on a codec call and they're like, Snake, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think there is. But like, if you go, you can push your face against the locker and it goes. I think, but yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah, I thought it's so funny because he's like, "No, I'm a soldier. I just do orders," and then like, he's like, "I'm gonna bang Meryl."
God.
Sweet release. But yeah, it's so good. I can't wait for that. They have to keep making them, because when that one's remade, it's so all the villains as well. Like, obviously I like We Are the Sons of the Boss. I do like them lot from Snake Eater.
Yeah.
But just Psycho Mantis and fucking Revolver Ocelot. Just all the quotes as well, like, are flooding into my memory of like when I was a kid and we would just like, I literally sat at the table the other day and was just like, "Hurt me more," which is what Cyborg Ninja says like to Snake. He's like, "Make me feel alive again," and my mum started laughing. That's how much it's our family knows Metal Gear. So yeah, and it was just like I was going, one more try with like Revolver Ocelot. Oh my god, yeah, I need to tell you this. This is why I was playing it for 5 hours, by the way. There's a bit, and I should have known this because I do know this, but I was playing and just being dumb, and it took me so far back. But you have to tap and circle. The torture scene. You have to tap circle, and I fucked it the first time. But the reason I fucked it was my hand was gripped the controller, and my other fingers pressed the submit button. So then Snake went, "No, I'll tell you what you want." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So I just exited the game. And my last save was fucking ages ago. And I was like, "Oh," but then he does tell you, goes, I mean, regardless, he tells you, and he's like, "Yeah, if you don't win anyway, like, you're going back to your last save, and I was like, fuck me. So I just lost like 2 hours, and I had to go all the way through it again. So yeah, that's why I've been on it so long. But other than that, it's not that long of a game. But yeah, I had to do that again.
Platinum 80 hours.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't doing it. It's like 300 VR missions. I'm good.
I would quite like to play the VR missions.
No, the VR missions are good. Not 300 of them.
Yeah. No, I might get the collection in the coming weeks and maybe try those.
Yeah.
Because I didn't actually play those.
And I think you can get them separately.
Yes.
So just buy them separately and then go, oh, when I fancy the other one. You know what I mean? Unless there's a sale for them all. But yeah.
I do want to play the 2D ones as well.
Yeah. I me personally, because I have no attachment to them either, I think they're too old for me. Like I did try them. And on this collection, I was just like, yeah, I can't bother with this. But they're the sort of games that I do want remade, to be honest. Like, they're the ones where you go and kill Big Boss, which is Venom Snake. But yeah, other than that. So, yeah, I haven't honestly been playing anything else. I haven't had much time other than that. What have you been playing? And have you progressed on Silksong?
Yes, I have progressed in Silksong. Very, very, very good game. It's very, it doesn't hold your hand at all. It's not difficult in the way that there's like difficult bosses, although there has been one that I've run into and it's been hard, but it's like there's a lot to remember at all times. It's not a game that you can like leave for too long and come back to.
Yeah.
Which is good because it's engaging and you got to kind of keep yourself in it. But there's like it's like one big world map, but in each area you'll find someone who sells you a map and then they'll sell you like tokens to put on the map. And like, so you don't have a map when you go into a new area. You just got to kind of find your way around. And then if you die in some random place, you're like, shit, how do I get back? You've got to remember like the route you took to get back.
Okay. So it's kind of like a Dark Souls.
Yeah, a bit. But yeah, as I said, it's like not difficult in like the bosses. It is kind of a different kind of difficulty, I feel like. Like the bosses aren't that bad, but if you die on a boss, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
That could be a bit of a run back. But it is fun, and like the abilities you unlock and stuff are really good. It's quite well paced, and the world is just very, very intriguing. Very like there's some areas that you go to and it's just like super calm, cool, nice music, and you're just kind of basically platforming for an area for like 5-10 minutes that with no enemies at all.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll end up in this place that looks like the devil's anus, and you'll be fighting all these people. But it kind of does that kind of both those vibes quite well.
Yeah. So is it kind of like the Prince of Persia games, the sort of new 2 ones?
Yeah. I mean, I'd say so in like basic premise.
Yeah.
Prince of Persia was a bit more actiony,
right,
and a bit more like the parkour, and that is kind of more of the focus and like how you get around the world and stuff. This one in Hollow Knight is more, it's less about the movement and more about like just finely tuned like combat and stuff, even though it looks quite simple like if you're looking at it, but there's a lot of depth to it, which is
I think that's what like sort of caught me off guard, because when I saw it I was just like, this simple 2D platformer is apparently fucking taken over the world and like had a shadow drop launch, and I was like, okay, what's the deal with this? That's why I didn't really clock on what it was. But would you say before like I would jump into that one, I'm not in a rush, but like would you say like to do the first one, like have a go at the first one?
Yeah, I mean, I only really played the first one for a little bit. I didn't.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, like I don't think. I mean, I think they are linked, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh no, it's only because like I literally I think it was part of PS Plus at some point, but I have the first one.
Yeah,
that's all. I was like, oh, should I just give that a try?
Give it a go, but I would say that this one is a lot better, just in terms of it feels a lot more like I'm saying this is difficult, but I think the first one's even more obtuse and even more like you don't know what the fuck you're doing most of the time.
Right. Okay.
Whereas this one, you do have kind of a goal and you do have something pointing you in a specific direction to go to constantly. Whereas the first one, I think, if I remember, you just dropped into the world and it's like, cool, find your way to the bottom of this tree or whatever.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, it depends if you like that kind of shit.
Well, I was going to give Hella's Us a try, wasn't I? And that's same thing of not knowing anything. You have to kind of make your own way through. So,
yeah,
I will give it a go. I just, there's fucking tons coming out. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and get through Metal Gear 2 as well before Ghost comes out. And then,
when is that? In October?
Yeah, October 2nd. Which
very nice.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to. I don't know. I'll let you know, but I don't know if it's like one of those things where it's been done and it looks too similar to the one that I love. Like, that kind of happened with Spider-Man 2, really. And I was like, I do still enjoy it, but I kind of come away going, yeah, I've done that before. Which I think we spoke about this already, but the Jedi Survivor I felt done enough new, where I was like, yeah, that's like a worthy sequel. Where like Spider-Man, I don't personally think they've done enough new for me to go, holy shit, that's a sequel. I know the story's different and all that, but map was the same. They didn't even need to add like, I think, what was it, Queens that they added? Yeah, I think they did, where Peter lives. But they didn't need to add that, like, to make me go, oh my god, yeah, this is so much bigger. Like, I would have just changed the whole city, to be honest, like, because it's next gen, you know. I would have been like, here's the updated New York, and it wouldn't have mattered because it's the next game. But hopefully with Spider-Man 3, you know, it'll be a nice finale, I hope. But I still really enjoyed it. I just think it's not, you know, like, once it was done with Spider-Man 1, and then I didn't feel like the second one upgraded enough for it to be this big thing.
Yeah, especially like, apparently it was like one of the most expensive games they've ever made, which is insane.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, I think we did speak about that, didn't we? Yeah, I don't understand either.
But Ghost of Kyoto, I'm intrigued. I think, just for me, it feels like the Japanese setting went from being very underutilized to just being everywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, like, Jesus Christ.
I think that's what has done it as well. Like, I've seen it so much, and it's not even just Japanese, it's purely samurai. Like that, like feudal Japan type shit, where it's just like, yeah, it's just samurai. And I'm like, okay. But
and then there's like another Neo coming out, and I'm like, Jesus.
The thing that that Ghost wins over the other ones for me personally, I think the combat's the best out of like all these Japanese like samurai games, and I think the story I love as well. It does everything better than the other competition. I think that's why I go to those ones. But one of the things is its art style is just so, it's beautiful to look at. It's not even the best looking game, but what they do with their art style, when you go through different areas, everything has a distinct look. It looks fucking amazing. And the way that there's no map, well, there is like on the main menu, but no mini map, and you use the wind or like birds or foxes to go. So I love that. So I'm interested to do all that shit again, because I do like that was the way that you used exploration. And I think
they have to move forward in time a bit, haven't they?
Yeah. I think it's like 500 years because you've got guns now. So
100. Yeah.
And they have changed up a bit. Like, instead of the stances, you have weapons now. But I like the stances.
Yeah, I didn't know. Do you have? I was going to say I didn't know whether you had weapons and stances.
No, it's just the weapons.
New weapons. Okay.
So
because with Neo 3, they've added, I think, because you had the stances in Neo,
yes,
but they've added, like, you have like all your normal stances, and then you change to another form, and you have all these other stances. And I was like, Jesus Christ, it's already complicated.
Yeah, that's fair enough, though, because those games are like designed around the combat, aren't they? Like, that's their main focus, so that's fine. I don't know if I prefer having the one sword and stances, because I kind of got used to doing that. But I guess it's technically the same, because you will see a big guy and you'll be like, right, time for the big sword, instead of just going, right, I need to go for the big guy stance or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. I am looking forward to it, but I'm a little bit cautious after games like Spider-Man 2 because I'm like, it's another sequel, and when I look at it, I still do think, like, as I'm looking at every trailer, I'm like, this is more of the same. Like, I've done this. So we'll see. Hopefully the story is really good and the combat is like the new weapons and that wins me over. I hope that's going to be the case.
The Assassin's Creed Shadows story.
God. No, actually, that goes on to the other subject. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed. That's why I like sold Shadows. But I was gonna actually talk about the thing that I wanted to speak to you earlier about was the I saw on IGN it just makes no sense to me. So I said, like, this article says, stop removing the modern day. Assassin's Creed fans react as Black Flag remake reportedly cuts everything outside the animus. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the fuck's saying stop removing the modern day? Do you remember when we were younger and it was like, oh, these bits are so fucking pointless? Like, past Desmond, I mean.
Yeah,
yeah, like, because I liked the Desmond stuff. I thought that was quite cool. But past that, they do not know what to do with the modern day. And especially in 4, it was probably the worst. You were like first person with an iPad. It was bad.
Yeah, it did get a bit better in Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, but those games were so like. And I am someone that did quite like the story, but I realized that at the end of Valhalla, they're just it just doesn't make any sense anymore, and they're just adding it in because they feel like they need to. And Shadows didn't really have it.
No, it didn't.
I think Shadows had. I don't think you come out of the Animus at all. You just speak to like this entity. Yeah. And it's a shame because it could be really cool to have like this modern Assassin's Creed like setting.
Yeah.
Because like I think it's Assassin's Creed 3 where you Watch Dogs where you do play in modern times a bit more, and you're like a full assassin, and you do like some cool missions in modern day.
I agree.
So but I mean, I don't mind.
No, I think removing it from Black Flag as well. I was getting that. Like, I don't care about it in Black Flag, but people said it does affect the story. But I did see on the article as well. It said that they're adding new story to sort of fill in those areas that it does affect.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm hoping, I mean, I don't really. That game I remember was when it first started with the modern day stuff, and I was like, you can stop this now. I just want to be a pirate.
And they've literally got like an in-universe explanation for it. They can just say, this is someone else playing through those memories.
Yeah.
Like, if they really want to, if they need to explain it to the audience.
Yeah, or just put a bit more effort in, because I think, like you said, like, the modern day stuff would be cool, but they don't really,
because it does link back. I remember someone that you meet in Black Flag, like in the Caribbean, is then in the modern day later on. But I don't care about that.
But
I thought apparently they are changing the combat.
That's what I wanted to get to. That's my real concern. Like I saw here, it says other changes for the remake include overhauled combat and gear systems that are closer to the modern Assassin's Creed games. I don't like the modern Assassin's Creed games. I don't want them anywhere near Black Flag. So I don't know how that's going to go with me. I mean, it will look all glossy and new, and it'll be great. And then you jump on a ship and then you start fighting like Valhalla. I'll be like, fucking hell. Like it suited Black Flag.
To be fair, Shadows does have a lot more of those animation stuff.
Yeah,
like it is definitely Valhalla like based, but you do. I was surprised actually in like the small time I did play it that like when you do finishes, when you kind of parry people, you do kind of get these flashy animations, which kind of reminded me of those. So if they can maybe put it more towards that direction.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, for me, I think it's like the animations that go with it. That's why that is actually why I just gave up on Shadows completely, because I knew that I love how it looks in the Ghost games, and I was like, I'm not putting up with this. So that was why I gave up, because I was, it does look better than any of the other sort of ones since they've turned into RPGs, but I was still just like, no. yeah, it's not for me. The combat's 100% not for me. It just doesn't click with me. It just
That's fair.
something about it looks off. I don't know what it is completely, but they have been improving. I will say that in Shadows it was a step up, definitely from like Valhalla, but I just still didn't click with it. I did like the Spartan kick in Odyssey though.
Yeah.
The kick felt cool, but yeah, just it's not for me. So I hope that it doesn't go too far from Black Flag. And I know Black Flag like would feel probably dated now, like with the combat, but I still
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have.
That's the thing. I've tried to play 3 recently, and I got like to the point where you become an assassin again, and I was like playing, like doing some of the general like side stuff, going to like clearing out bases and stuff, and I was like, it's cool. It feels like nostalgic, but I was like, I don't know if I want to play Assassin's Creed 3 for like 30 hours like this.
Yeah.
But I think, it's almost been, it's almost been 10 years since Origins came out.
Jesus.
And that was like rebooting the franchise. So like at the time of Origins came out, it'd basically been 10 years since Assassin's Creed 1 came out. So maybe it's time for something different.
Yeah, I think it is, because they'll be so late on another trend. Like now it'll be like a Souls like, that's where they'll go with Assassin's Creed. But I feel like I haven't completed an Assassin's Creed since Syndicate, which was the last one, wasn't it? Of that style, like the older style.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did like Origins. I just didn't finish it, and going back to that, because there is upgrades in the later games, like in Valhalla and Shadows, that I like that just don't exist in Origins. So I can't. Every time I try and go back to Origins, I'm like, oh, you don't have it here. So yeah, I probably won't go back. But that one I would have liked to have completed at least. Like I like the setting of that one. Where again, the other ones haven't really interested me except from Shadows. But
I was going to say maybe Black Flag.
Yeah,
be more interesting because you like the setting. Story's good.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Yeah, I do agree with that.
Because I agree. Like, I think Odyssey is one of my top played games in terms of hours.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking huge. But like, and Valhalla's close, I think, because I think that came out during lockdown or somewhere during COVID.
Yeah.
Just played it a shit ton. But I'm kind of looking forward to not having to spend 100 hours in an Assassin's Creed game to finish it.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is why I stopped playing Shadows, because I was like,
they did say it was short though, didn't they?
I'm not doing this.
But
yeah, but I saw the map and I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I saved my samurai gameplay just because I knew I was getting Ghost this year, and I was like, yeah, that was another reason. If there was no new Ghost game coming out, I would have probably sat through it a bit more.
No, yeah, that is very fair.
I don't have time for this. But, yeah, maybe one day when it's on PS Plus, I'll give it another go, but not too bothered anyway.
How far did you get through Sekiro? Because you played that not long ago.
You say not long ago. It's over a year. It was like last February or something. But I don't know how far I got, but that's the one Souls game that I've managed to play and not absolutely been fucked over. And
Black Myth Wukong.
Oh yeah, but that's I meant like the ones made by From Software. Sorry, but yeah, every other From Software I can't get on with. That one for some reason I did enjoy, but I played it for about 15 hours. I don't know how long they are, but I was surprised I put that many hours into it, and I have been wanting to go back.
Yeah, you're probably a considerable chunk through. It's not.
I just remember fighting a woman. I think the parrying system's just really good in it.
Oh, the butterfly.
Yes, the butterfly one, yeah. But the parrying system's just really good in it. And I think what helped me was...
I think that's the first fight where you properly use it.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, it was fucking mental. But I think the Jedi games helped me with that because I was playing them on... I don't think I was going Grandmaster, but Jedi Master. And that was really helping me with the timing of like parrying. And that's how I pretty much just played Jedi. So like parrying, and I don't think, you probably can in the other like Souls games, but I haven't really been able to master it. And the dodging, I don't know. There's something about it I can't get used to, where the Jedi game, you can dodge and you parry, and that's like the focus. So I'm good at that.
Yeah, when it's focused on that.
And yeah, Black Myth, yeah, that was good. But there was no parrying in that. Well, there is, but it's not strong. It's more dodge in that game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we both stopped playing that at the same point.
We did. I did go back a little bit, and I do enjoy it every time I put it on.
Turtle or whatever.
But yeah, I don't know. I can put so much time into these games, which caused me to have a headache after a while.
Yeah, Black Myth was annoying because it didn't have a map.
It does now though.
So does it?
Yeah, it's fully detailed map as well.
Yeah, because that was actually why it stopped. Because I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm remembering where all these things
I
are,
agree.
and like because you would backtrack through things, and there'd be like side quests.
And it was also it was open enough to annoy you that there was every fucking turning you took. There wasn't just one way. There was definitely a split off, two or three ways. And you were like, oh, but what if I miss something? And chances are you are. But now there is a map, and then when you walk through it, it starts defogging. So that's helped.
Does it show things on the map?
I'm not sure if it shows things. I think it shows like basic things, but not like treasure chests. Maybe shrines.
What I do like is when maps give you the ability to like put your own markers down.
Yeah.
I think The Witcher 3 was like one of the first ones that I played. You do that, and then like Silk Song allows you to do that, and like it's quite a cool way of like feeling like your interaction with it. What else does that? There's another. Oh, Elden Ring does that as well.
Handy features, but
yes,
very handy. Yeah, I mean, I wish there was more time before the new games come out because I still want to do The Witcher, but I'm like hooked on Metal Gear at the moment. And then obviously we do play in the afternoons, evenings sometimes, and we're normally playing the final. So yeah, it's fitting in the games, isn't it?
It's very tough to get it all in.
Yeah,
but just got to play what you want to play.
Exactly.
Should we move on to the main topic of the show?
So far in, but we had so much to talk about. I just realised the time, but let's talk about that.
Talk about Lincoln. Lincoln 2012. Both that came out in 2012, which I thought was quite interesting.
No, we watched the same film, didn't we? Your one had vampires in it, didn't it? It
did have a mention of a vampire in it, which was very intriguing. So do you want to explain what you watched?
I watched Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I believe it's Vampire Hunter, not Slayer. But I tell you, my year's been full of vampires. I think Sophie and I started Buffy. We're watching What We Do in the Shadows, obviously Sinners, and now this. I think there's other things. Oh, like Nosferatu we watched, but there's been so much vampire this year, and there will be more. And then also the fucking Blood and Wine DLC and fucking Witcher is vampires.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ! Oh, and vamps in Metal Gear 2.
God, yeah, gonna get to
so many vamps. But yeah, right. Yesterday, because we also saw each other. I was trying not to say anything about this film, but it is fucking crazy. Do you know? I put Soph through it, but she fell asleep. But this film feels older than it is. I did not know it was 2012. This feels 2005, maybe between 2005 and 10. And it feels very much like, oh shit, The Matrix has just come out. Let's make that, right? And it's like, I mean, when it started, fucking, what's his name? Dominic Cooper? Is that his name? Is that the guy from Mamma Mia, right? Yeah. He just comes in. This is just off the top of my head, right? He just comes in, fucking grabs a vampire and throws him up a building, and the building starts shattering.
Who is he playing? Is he Lincoln?
No. He's like a vampire hunter, but he's a vampire himself.
Right.
But
interesting.
He just throws this fucking vampire through a bit, and I was like, oh, okay, it's this kind of film. So obviously, I watched it when it came out, and I remember certain bits, like running on top of horses. You just can't forget that.
Running on, okay.
Yeah. Are you with me?
Yeah.
The film is fucking wild. Please watch it. Honestly, I was like, but it's got that edge to it. It's also got that really fucking ugly glow to it. Like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but you're watching a film and there's a filter on it and it looks like everything's glowing or it's got a fucking Vaseline smear on the lens. But honestly,
Yeah.
it's not a bad film. It's not great, but I did have fun watching it. But it had like that fucking essence to it where it was like everything, scenes were shot in slow motion, like he would do a move and it was slow mo. It was so over the top though. And Soph turned to me, she was like, if I showed you something like this, you would turn around to me and be like, what's this pile of shit? And I was like, no, you're missing this. This is fucking awesome. So good. But he just it does not waste time, Cameron. It's like he's just like, okay, well, a vampire killed your mum. And then I had to go back in my history books to see if that
Killed
was
Abraham
yeah.
Lincoln's mum. Right.
And,
Okay.
but like Dominic
I
Cooper's
didn't get
just
that
like,
context in mind.
look, here's an axe. No, sorry. He's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, I'm not very good with weapons because he fucks killing a vampire, even though he gets him in the eye. But anyway, he said he's not good with weapons, so he gets a fucking axe, right? And he like melts silver onto it to kill vampires. Now I'm telling you, there's a bit, and he goes, swing this axe, and he's like, cut down this tree in one chop. And look, I still think it's cool. I'm on the team of that scene where he cuts down a whole fucking tree, and as he hits it, it explodes and just shoots off. It's fucking cool. I will send it to you. I'm like, he's like, oh, and why are you angry against vampires? I'm like, he's still a human, right? He is, by the way, but he manages to still cut down a fucking tree with one swing. Anyway, so that's setting you up for the film, and it ends in a finale of fucking a train. We love train bit. This is another train sequence that is it. You know, it's fun. It's not. It's
On top
cheesy,
of the
corny,
train,
and there
in
was
the
so many
train.
people that were just fucking turning up. Like Abraham Lincoln's played by the guy that plays. Is it Gil Galad in Rings of Power?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yep,
plays
yep, yep.
him, and then it had the guy, I don't remember his name either, but it had like, it had fucking Captain America in it, Anthony Mackie. He was just there. And then Mary Elizabeth Winstead was in it. Ramona Flowers herself was there as Abraham Lincoln's love interest. It just had people were just turning around. I was like,
Guy
oh,
from
it's him.
from
Yeah,
Westworld.
William's in it from Westworld. Yeah,
William,
William.
yeah.
He's. I was just like, damn, there's some people here. it's all right. But
And what was your favorite? That was your favorite
the
moment?
bit when he cuts down the tree is just fucking. It's cool. But there was like some, like you would think like when I put on and like even reading the name back in the day when I was a kid watching it, I was like, well, who fucking came up with this? It's just weird.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird concept. I don't know what makes it that weird because if you were like, I mean, I no, it would be the same thing, but George Washington vampire, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? But there's something about Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter that it's just so weird that it exists to me. And
very weird it came out in the same year as
yeah,
another.
but if you watch it, honestly, just give it a try and tell me like the budget isn't ridiculous for this film. Like nothing looks that bad considering it's 2012, and there's all these really like scenes that cut to another scene, and I'm like, why did you even need? You didn't need to do that, and obviously the vampire effects and the choreography of it, and I was like, okay, so it's not bad on that aspect. I don't think so anyway. I'm easily entertained on stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, I thought it's okay. I'm not gonna go mad on it. I just thought for what it was, I'm surprised it exists, and yeah, it was just a fun time. It felt earlier than 2012 though. I will 100% give it that. Like it did. It felt like it was like like I said, The Matrix has just come out. We need to jump on this with all the slow motion and action scenes. I was like, fucking hell. Like Blade's just come out or something.
I was going to say that feels quite late to get on that bandwagon.
Yeah, definitely. So my film was fucking entertaining, start to finish. How was your one?
What did you give it?
I haven't given it yet, but I think 2.5 is being middle ground. I think for me, I would go 3 because I did have fun with it. The action scenes did make me go, "This is a bit of fun." There is a slow middle bit when he becomes president-y, like with the beard.
Yeah.
But other than that, for some reason, it's just slow for a bit. Like you see the army getting fucked over. Oh my god! Sorry, let me explain. Let me explain. So Abraham Lincoln, like fucking Dominic Cooper, is like, oh, no. He basically uses vampire hunters to kill vampires because he can't attack vampires. Like vampires can't attack vampires. That's the law of this film. You can't do it.
Yeah.
And they kill his wife in front of him and turn him into a vampire. So he wants to get revenge. That's his storyline. But he's like, no, you can't have like a love interest to Abraham Lincoln and all that, and you can't have friends or family. So he tries to get away from it, but then he goes, fuck it, I'm getting into politics. And then it goes into like the serious message of like slavery and shit. Like it still keeps the Abraham Lincoln bit, but why he kills vampires. That's why I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then so when he like becomes president and it's like the North versus South, you know, like the Confederates versus the US, it was like the Confederates were all vampires. And they were like, we're losing this war. So then Abraham Lincoln like drops like a fucking fork on the table or something. He's like, we need more of this. And they're like, forks? And he's like, no, silver. And then they get all the silver they can find, make it into weapons, and then just fucking wipe out the vampires. But there's a whole train. So I'm not going to go through all the sequences. But like that area of the film just felt really slow. I don't know why. And then it ends with like, Abraham Lincoln going to the opera or whatever, the show. Again, you don't see it, but you're like, fucking hell, why are you ending it on this note? He was like,
he made it all through that.
Yeah.
All through the vampire killing and then gets shot in the head. Do you think it was a vampire that shot him?
Definitely. 100%. There was one vampire that's pissed off of him. I definitely, because there is a I don't know anything about it, but it was originally a book and there is a sequel to that book.
But no sequel movie.
No, probably because it fucking bombed. Anyway, like I said, just entertaining. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Interesting side fact: there was a third Abraham Lincoln film in 2012 called Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies.
What the fuck?
But it's like a B-movie horror film. So there's 3 Abraham Lincoln films in 2012.
Shit, we needed someone else to watch that one.
Yeah, so it's apparently like when the world's ending, everyone's thinking of Abraham Lincoln.
And hopefully he will come and save us. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that was what we were hoping. It does seem like someone that could do that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I saw what he could do with that axe. Fuck shit up.
Yeah, I just got to see what he could do with his words. In the times that he wasn't Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, so how was that film? Because I haven't seen that one.
Yes, no, I was interested in it because Daniel Day-Lewis, obviously, be going through some of his films, and this is a Spielberg film, which I didn't actually realize before.
I didn't know that either.
Going into it. Yeah, got a few Oscars, I think.
Isn't this the film that he won the Oscar for? Or one of?
Yeah, got one of his Oscars for, and I think the film itself got a few Oscars as well. So very different to the Vampire Slayer. Do you think people actually got confused and went to the wrong one? That would be quite
100%. They were probably. Oh yeah, look, they probably read the first bit.
Like dad or someone to be like, let's go watch that Lincoln movie. He's like, cool, yeah, looks great. And then he's just like, what the fuck?
Because it's quite normal at the start as well. So it's not like, and then you'll be like, wait, is that a vampire?
But no, but this film was also another film where people just like, it's just got everyone in it. I was like, Jesus, like people just showing up left, right,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Tommy Lee Jones,
is he in it? Okay, good.
Jared Harris, the big mind guy from Hulk.
Was it the leader?
Bigger mind. Yeah, the leader. Just a ton of really good actors, and just really, and it's a surprisingly quite witty and funny film. Like Abraham Lincoln's portrayed as being quite an interesting character in that obviously he's going through this really serious time, but he's not afraid to kind of get through difficult situations by making people laugh and kind of having a bit of a joke at times where people kind of need it, which was kind of interesting. So I'm quite interested to know whether that's actually kind of based on, I assume it is if it's Spielberg and he's done his research, and I assume that's probably what he was like, which is quite interesting for the time, given how much serious shit was going down. But no, it's like beyond that, just learning about the period, learning about the time. I love a good historical drama.
Yeah.
And I think it was like really well. Like the visuals were great, costumes were great, acting obviously great, and the pace is really good as well. It is quite long; it's like 2 hours and 40 minutes, but it didn't really feel like that, which is quite a feat, I think, for a film that basically has no action in or anything.
Yeah,
it's just people talking in different rooms and kind of seeing different aspects of life, which I found, all really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I actually, my dad bought that when it came out, so I can actually get it if it's not available to stream anywhere. So do you recommend watching it?
Yeah, I would definitely watch it, especially if you can get it.
I don't know why I wouldn't.
I just rented it on Prime, but it's it's definitely worth a watch on like a if you've got an afternoon spare. I was trying to think the way that they portray both sides and how it's kind of, I mean, because obviously the subject matter is about racism and about segregation and all that kind of stuff. It is quite powerful just to see at that moment in time, there was no right or wrong in people's heads. It was just kind of like there were two very different sides fighting for what they felt was correct. And it's quite interesting just to get a view to kind of a time like that, and it's just so far disconnected from kind of our experiences today. It's very, very powerful in that.
Yeah, I think it's it's quite good to like show that, because what we get today, like you can check news from anywhere, but obviously that's them dealing with their issues, isn't it? Like, and it is word of mouth on what you think or who you live with that will influence you on that. So it's quite interesting to see, like, I think those days of what it was like.
And they don't shy away from speaking how they would speak and that kind of thing. So it's like similar to, I don't know, like something like 12 Years a Slave or something, where it's just like it just such a visceral recreation of what people would actually say in that time.
Yeah.
And just things that you would kind of never say.
Yeah, definitely.
It's cool. It's interesting in that regard.
Yeah.
So
you can say history is cool, Cameron. That's okay. It is cool.
Yeah,
we're not.
No, it's cool. Yeah, I just didn't want to mean like,
we're not like, oh yeah,
cool.
The slave trade was cool. no, not that. But no. I agree. It's quite cool to like look at history, especially when someone like a filmmaker can show it in a way that entertains us in a way, instead of documentaries are obviously there and history books, but we like movies. So I think like when a film is made like that, it's quite interesting for us to see it that sort of way, So
yeah, and Spielberg, I mean, he's
fucking
like
amazing.
Of that kind of thing.
He's so good. I like his other historical accurate movie of Jurassic Park. That's a good one.
Yeah, I was like looking through his movies. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Well, I could have.
I'm trying to think. Does he?
Does Jurassic Park?
Catch me if you can.
Jaws, Indiana Jones, E.T. More recently, Ready Player One. I even really enjoyed. I don't think he's lost it at all. He's great. Right. I think he's. Yeah. I mean, did he even do Minority Report as well? I think he did.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think I haven't seen all his films, but the ones I have seen, I've loved. I think he's great, and I think he's like my dad's favorite director as well. So yeah, he's everything he's done that I've seen. Yeah, I love. I think it's great. So
yeah, he's someone I'd like to dive into.
Yeah. Indiana Jones. My favorite.
Schindler's List.
That's so good. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
But yeah, no, he's great, and when he appears in Goldmember is also good.
Oh yes,
not even listening. Tom Cruise.
When you said Goldmember, I read that in my mind as Goldfinger, and I was like, what?
No way.
It's like, he's like there as like a 20-year-old dude. Just.
But yeah, no, great director. I mean, maybe at some point we should go into some movies of directors, and we can talk about directors. That's quite interesting. But yeah, no, I mean, I love Steven Spielberg. I wouldn't even need to watch his films again. I would happily watch it, but like, if there's anything you need to talk about that you're going to dive into, I'll happily watch again, and we can talk about it. But
yeah,
I mean, I do recommend Vampire Hunter, just for the record. Not amazing, not terrible. You just want to watch something of slow motion, axe wielding, gory kills. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I will add it to the list, and maybe we can reconvene on this topic when you've watched the fake story of Lincoln.
Yeah, because I saw the true story.
His real life. Yeah.
Your one only mentioned the vampires, you see. My one showed it, what he went through, the hardship that he fought. Imagine fighting for your nation and vampires at the same time.
And then just being shot in the head.
What the fuck's that about?
Yeah, why was he even at the theatre? He's too hard for that.
Should have been hunting more vampires. Maybe he thought he killed all the vampires and that's what he done. Do you know what? I want to watch that show. It's called Manhunt, I think. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
yes, and that's about the guy that did shoot Lincoln and is on the run.
Okay.
So we should carry on our Lincoln, Lincoln cast.
Abraham Lincoln zombie.
Yeah, we got that.
And
what was it? Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. We can do that as well.
Prejudice, zombies.
But yeah,
films with Abraham Lincoln in.
I do want to watch that Manhunt one though. I think that came out last year. I think I was watching Masters of the Air, and then the same actor from like the main guy in Masters of the Air is in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting.
And I was like, oh, cool. And then that was coming out, but I haven't got to it. But I will. I won't even look at reviews. I'm just going to go in and have a look myself. But
yeah, I think that's why.
Yeah, but at the moment, I think my next thing I want to tackle, I've seen them all already. I just like doing it, and it's the last one. I want to rewatch Stranger Things. I don't know if you've even watched it, right?
No, I've watched the first season.
Yeah, so I want to rewatch all of them, and with how often I watch TV, I kind of need to start now because it's coming out late November or something.
There's some chunky episodes in there.
And oh god, the last season turns into 3-hour movies almost, and you're like, oof.
That's insane. Yeah, was that the last season? Is like the first half of. Aren't they releasing? Is it the second half of the season?
No, it's a complete new season. It was season 4, and now this is season 5. But yeah, I mean, I will get up what the last episode was real quick and tell you how long it is. So, Strange Things. Okay, so like, yeah, it's like an hour and 18, hour and 18, hour and 5, hour and 19, hour and 17, hour and 15, 1 hour and 41, 1 hour and 27, and then the last episode is 2 hours and 22 minutes. And that's in one season. So, yeah, and I think like the new season might be, I think I heard it might be less. No, it's got to be more episodes, the same amount of episodes, but I think it's longer.
Yeah, I heard about the length being quite long.
I think it is. I think I can say that is my favorite show because I've rewatched the seasons every time the new ones come out. So I recommend getting on it.
Yeah, maybe it'll be the next. Once we're finished with Orange is the New Black and Peacemaker.
Yes.
And what was the other thing?
I mean, I'm still on What We Do in the Shadows, so we'll see. But I think I'm about to finish season 3, so I might watch season 1, Stranger Things, and then go back and mix and match. But yeah, just enough time.
Maybe we'll chat about some of that next week.
Yes.
Your What We Do in the Shadows update.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Thank you for listening.
Yes.
We're on YouTube now.
We are.
We had 10 views, apparently.
Whoa.
The past week.
More than our other account.
Yes, exactly. Obviously on Instagram, Letterboxd, all those things.
On Instagram, you can get the link to everything. So probably head there first.
So follow us there for a unique post every week. Which Lincoln head are you going to have on?
I have to decide. I need to find a photo first.
Okay.
Right.
I wonder if they look that different.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, I'm going to do 2 Lincoln heads, and it's just the same dude. We won't even know.
Well, I look forward to seeing that.
Okay. See you later.
Goodbye.